I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And finishes strong.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Curry to Russell. From long range. His first effort off the mark. It's PG. For two, he connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
D'Angelo Russell. That's good D. Shot no good. Beverly into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 4. Cauley-Stein to Russell. 4-3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Got it.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
George, that's how you defend. Warriors basketball. Thompson. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to Russell. Thompson.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Leonard goes to the left side. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Curry to bring it up. They're down 3. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense. Thompson to Curry. And the Clippers have the rebound. To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Curry into the front court. 5-point game. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Golden State at the controls. Curry to Thompson. Surveys the floor. Curry to Green. Curry. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. Livingston to Thompson. Has a look. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Cashes in for two. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Warriors have the basketball. Livingston. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Beverly. Williams. Beverly. Now that's a contest. To Thompson. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 11. For three, few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry with the basketball. Trailing by 11. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Green. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. It remains Warrior basketball. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Thompson to Russell. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Stephen Curry with a look. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Williams. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Curry with the ball. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Green. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
From the painted area, won't go down. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throws good, a three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's up.
Curry. At long last, he missed his first 5 attempts from beyond the arc, but he gets that one to go.
Welcome to psychological warfare, provided he's not taking bad shots. But if I were the defense, I would let him keep shooting it. Make him think about it a little bit more.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Curry gets it in the right corner. Patrick Beverley able to recover with the block. Curry. To Green. 5 on the shot clock. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
To George. Can't miss those.
And even his easy shots look difficult. It seems like the defense has completely disrupted his game. The bumping and pushing has really thrown him off.
And scores.
That's a strong finish, regardless of contact. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Curry. Short jumper won't fall. It's LA Clippers ball. Short jumper off the mark. Deep right corner. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks to the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
It's good. And one.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
It's Steph for 2. Won't go. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Curry into the front court. Down 8. Runner here won't go down. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Russell. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. And counted at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Paul George. JaMychal Green matched up with Kevon Looney. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Curry. Smothering D. Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
To George. The monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Williams. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
And Draymond Green throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
George, defended by Draymond Green. To Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Curry.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. To Paul George. Fires the 3, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of 3s. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Stephen Curry trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Paul George to Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To George. And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ivica Zubac, a couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Green. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range, and that's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Curry with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Leonard. To Beverly. Goes to the right side. Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Here comes the screen. Curry. And it's Zubac with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball games. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Thompson over to the right side. Green steps out and hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Leonard. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
George.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. The Warriors now hold.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he hits the second.
Los Angeles, number 23.
Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Steph Curry against Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.